Good evening, everyone, to Ma'am Renata and also to Mr. Durani and Ma'am Nadia. So today I will start my speech about leadership. Group projects or activities that foster team participation were very common during my high school. Just like how everyone does it, we aimed at the stars while our feet are stuck on the ground. At the expense of our sweat and tears are our triumphs that showed our compassion and dedication in order to reach success. However, beyond all of that is a strong pillar, a strong foundation that stands strongly with us through thick and thin. She is more than a leader. She can be portrayed as a crane of a blind man that guides towards its destination, or a spark on anyone's soul that is ready to ignite the desires on reaching the top. I recall one particular activity wherein our section competed against other section, which was a very big deal to us students at the time. We were feeling intimidated and nervous, but our class president rallied us and reminded us of our strength. She gave us a pep talk, encouraged us to focus on the preparation, and reminded us that we were capable of holding our own against anyone. Throughout the performance, she offered emotional support when we needed it the most. We not only held our own against the other teams, but we also won the competition thanks to her leadership. Looking back on that experience, I realized how powerful effective leadership can be in getting things done. It taught me that leadership is not about having all the solutions or having to take charge. It all comes down to inspiring and motivating others to be their best selves, which definitely applies down to building a strong team that sticks together through ups and downs, and believing in yourself and your team, even when the odds appears to be against you. Given by that story, it reminded me of a quote by Ronald Reagan. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one who gets the people to do the greatest things. True leaders inspire and mentor their followers to realize their full potential. They may not always have the best ideas or have the most success in their own, but they have the power to motivate and guide others to greatness. Leadership is often associated with natural abilities that some people are born with. Well, in fact, the truth is, being a leader is not a matter of nature, but of nurture. It is often seen as a desirable quality, and many people aspire to become leaders in their respective fields. While some people may have certain innate qualities that make them more inclined towards leadership, leadership skills are learned through experience, practice, and education. Despite this, not everyone is born with the ability to lead. Leadership necessitates a set of distinct abilities and qualities that not everyone possesses. Even with training and experience, some people may never fully develop the qualities necessary to be an effective leader. So one of the key qualities that a leader must possess is the ability to communicate effectively. A true leader must be able to communicate clearly their vision and motivate their followers to cooperate in achieving it. They must have the capacity to pay attention to their team members, comprehend their issues and demands, and act accordingly to it. Another important quality that the leader must possess is the ability to make difficult decisions. Leaders often make tough choices that affect their team and organization. They must be able to weigh the pros and the cons in a situation and make decisions that is in the best interest of everyone involved. Additionally, he or she must possess a certain degree of emotional intelligence, which allows him to comprehend their own emotions as well as the emotions of their team members. All things considered, a leader may have different talents and become an expert of each one. But it's become so clear that any leader, no matter what team he leads, needs to have these three key qualities. That this includes dedication to the set objectives, the capacity for wise decision making, and finally the capacity to manage stress and withstand stress. The likelihood is that each of these three qualities will develop through the course of a lifetime. Stacking up all the experiences I had with different leaders, it's because those personally, something changed within myself. Those foggy ideas about leadership seem to have been cleared. I have come up with a new definition of it. Now, for me, leadership is a privilege. Being a leader is like having a paved street that leads to change. You have the power, the influence, and if God let it be, the necessary resources and abilities. Imagine having all of this at your disposal. Would you still care to sit idle or enjoy the privilege and move mountains? That is all. Thank you.
Chloe. And about your speech, I was really moved and really impressed. And just like how you did it the last time, I was really amazed by how you play with words, you use metaphors, and how you structured your speech was really beyond another level. And I really commend you for that. And to be honest, I envy you. I envy by how good you are at delivering speeches and by making a structure which will really move and touch people's hearts. And I was really speechless, and that's all. Thank you.